We're the Patel family. We live here in the Bay Area in California. We have 3 kids that are now 13, 11, and 8. And we live the typical American hectic life. Both of us have full-time jobs, actually travel a lot for work. Our kids are very active with music, with sports, and other things like that. We're a family that really likes to still find time to do things together. So we have dinners together. During the weekends, we like to do outdoor things. Given we're in the Bay Area, we get the advantage of things like bike rides, hiking, sometimes out to near the ocean, and really being able to do things that the great weather of California offers us to do. And our au pairs have been a really significant part of both helping us with our hectic lives, but also participating in a lot of the fun things we get to do around California.
3 kids under the age of 5 when we first moved here, so definitely needed the help. And then we thought about, we could get a nanny and kind of go the traditional route, but we really wanted to bring kind of the cultural experience for the kids. Our youngest was a baby when we got our first au pair, and our au pair spoke to him only in Portuguese, so that was like a really important experience. And then for our girls, just playing games, singing songs. What an au pair brought to the family is just very different than what a nanny could bring.
The au pair program with Au Pair USA has been really good for our family, both in terms of giving us access to select between au pairs with various backgrounds, so we can find somebody who's a really good fit for our family's needs at that time, as well as once the au pair's here, they've been really involved in helping the au pair transition into our family as well as into life here in America. They've always been a great resource for all of us to sit down together and help navigate any questions or confusion or issues that we might be having.
I would describe Elisa as very kind, very loving, and hardworking. She does a lot. I think what resonates the most with us is just how kind and loving she is to the kids.
When we have dinner together, Indian food is a different food for me, and I like the dinner time because we can talk and have fun together. It's very good for me.
We've been lucky enough to have about 7 au pairs through the years, and they've done a lot of different things with us. They've come on vacations with us to different places, so those always make great memories.
Yeah, we went to Hawaii with one of them. It was so special. It was really special.
Mexico with another one. And then, of course, like traditions we have here, we celebrate the Hindu New Year together, all get dressed up, do cultural foods and ceremonies, and so our au pairs have really enjoyed learning about that part of our culture. We also do American traditions too, like Thanksgiving, and so that's always fun. We'll create a menu, do the shopping, a full day or 2 of cooking, and then
baking apple pie together.
Yes, all the fun stuff.
Traditional.
So it's been a lot of fun. So when we started having au pair, our kids were very young. Now as they've gotten older, our needs have changed. So, first think about, what is the main help you're gonna need from the au pair, so you can make sure you're making that very clear to the au pair and they have experience in that. And I think the second is just to get to have a good self-reflection on your family and family dynamics and how do you want them to complement, your dynamics.
Yeah, I would say the other thing is prioritizing what you want. So, everybody wants everything, right? You want somebody that can drive really well and cook and be sweet with the kids and creative. But I think you have to really think about the person who's going to support your family the most.
I'll add one more thing, which I think is really important, is try to be as clear and explicit about what situation the au pair is coming into. So this is not a time to sell yourself as the perfect family. You want to sell yourself as the full truth, right? The great things about coming in your family, as well as what challenges they might face. You live somewhere with lots of traffic and driving is really, annoying. Kids are picky about their food, whatever it might be in your family. I think it's good to be really clear to set those expectations up front so that they come in knowing, what both the positive sides of the experience will be, but also the parts that might be more specific that they need to really be attuned to before they come.
Our au pairs brought a lot of calmness to the house, a different perspective and way to think about taking care of the kids and how to help them and guide them. And I would say it's really great for the kids to have another adult who is showing them love, kindness, support.
A great role model who's a young adult versus the parents who are not as young anymore. So that's a nice add for the kids to be able to see how to relate to them through whatever experience they're going through.